Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be opening a booster box of Ikoria, Lair of Behemoths. This box contains 36 packs with 15 cards each, plus a token. The set was released April 2020, and pricing is going to be provided as of April 16th, 2022. Alright, here it is. The Ikoria set booster, or draft booster box. No breaks in the seals, all's looking good. Let's go ahead and get it open. All right, so we do have our box topper. Set that aside. We'll open our box topper towards the end. Here we go, pack number 1. Starting things off with a Glimmer Bell. Anticipate, the Adaptive Shimmer. And we get an Extinction event for our rare. Followed by a foil, Garuda, Doom of the Depths. And then an island and a companion token. Unfortunately, neither the Garuda or the Extinction event, despite being a double rare pack, which is a great way to start a box, neither one of those is currently worth more than $1. In this set, we're going to be keeping our eye out for any Triome, whether it's extended art or regular. They are holding significant value in this set, as are 2 uncommons. And those are going to be the Bastion of Remembrance in black and a Migration Path in green. All right, so we have a Whirlwind of Thought rare, followed by another foil rare, Mythos of Snapdax, and then we have an island and a beast. So unfortunately, none of the Mythoses, so you'll see a bunch of these rares, I would imagine, in this box. None of the Mythos are currently worth more than $1, even in their foil form. All right, so we have the Frostveil Ambush, Adventurous Impulse, Essence Scatter. There's a Migration Path, so this was one of our uncommons currently worth more than $1. And then we have the Emergent Ultimatum. This is actually worth more than $1. And then we have a Dinosaur and a Mountain. So there are there are multiple ultimatums in this set. The Emergent and the Eerie are the 2 that are currently valued at over $1. We could also open up a Shark Typhoon, which is a really good hit for this set. Or we could open up the Ozolith. That's an artifact from this set that is worth quite a bit of money. Archipelago. And then we have one of our companion creatures, Kahira, the Orphan Guard, really good for tokens, followed by a foil forest and a regular forest of the same artwork, and then a human soldier. All right, Divine Arrow, another Glimmer Bell, Clash of Titans. There's a Triome, followed by a Grim Dancer, uncommon, and a Mountain and a human. So the Savvy Triome is currently over $10 at this time. So we'll go ahead and put that in a hard sleeve. Just make sure it's protected for the rest of the video. And we'll keep moving along. Not sure what the value of the Triomes is going to do after the new set, Streets of Capenna, comes out. There's supposedly going to be Triomes in that set, so we'll see if that hurts the value of the Triomes from the Ikoria set. Only time will tell. All right, so we have a Titan's Nest rare, followed by a Swiftwater Cliffs and a Human Soldier. Blade Banish, Scorpion, Excavation, Splendid Moor, and we have a Crystalline Giant. Fun card to play with, unfortunately not currently over $1, then a Mountain and a non-token token. So at the beginning of each combat phase, you get to add a token to that. This is the Crystalline Giant, which could be a 1/1, it could be Vigilance, it could be Trample. It's random. Just a lot of fun to see that creature grow. Cloud Piercer, Farfinder, Sprite Dragon. Don't think that's worth more than $1 anymore. It used to be. Boon of Wishgiver. And then we have Loris of Dream Den. Very fun card to play. Is worth more than $1 right now. Then we have a Human Soldier and a Forest. So definitely go ahead and get him sleeved up. All right, so we have a Snare Tactician of 1 mind. Facet Reader, Memory Leak. There's another Sprite Dragon. All right, and then we have a Labyrinth Raptor and a Rugged Highlands and a Dinosaur token. So the Labyrinth Raptor is currently not worth $1. But as with all of my openings, I want to make sure that my cards are as protected as I can, so I put all my rares and foils in sleeves. Wilt. There's a Showcase Dreamtail Heron. Trumpeting Nair. And there is a Song of Creation, followed by a Bloodfell Caves and a Human Soldier token. Song of Creation is also less than $1 at this time. It's about 30 cards from the main set that are still valued over $1, plus many showcase cards. I'll break it all down after the video. An Unpredictable Cyclone, followed by an Island and a Dinosaur. Just going to slide that stack right up there in the corner. All right, so the Ferocious Tigora, Whisper Squad, Mysterious Egg, back for more, and there is the Genesis Ultimatum, not one of the ultimatums that we're looking for, and then a Dismal Backwater and a non-token token. All right, so we're through about a third of the box now. Only one Triome. Hopefully we'll see at least one more. The Memory Leak, Convolute, and there's another one of those Mythos cards, followed by a foil Excavation Mole and a Plains and a Catbird. All right, Frenzied Raptor, Cabin Whisperer, so we have a Slither Wisp, and then a Blossoming Sands and a Human Soldier. Starting off with a Capture Sphere, Keep Safe, another Shimmer, Void Beckoner, Partial Beast, and a Lava Brick Adventurer, followed by Bloodfell Caves, and another non-token token. There are 2 cards in white that are currently over $1, 3 in green, 1 in blue, 1 in black, not including Showcase and other fancy variants, just standard set cards. Essence Symbiote, Light of Hope. So now we have some duplication in our rares, Ikoria the Orphan Guard again, Rugged Highlands, and a Human Soldier token. If you have to get a pack where duplication of the rare is of significant value, so, you know, a nice $20 card repeated twice. Might be a little fanciness at the end of this pack. I can see something peeking out. Ominous Seas, good card. Unfortunately, not worth $1 anymore. Unbreakable Bond. And there we have a Showcase, Snapdax, Apex of the Hunt, followed by a Dismal Backwater and a Narset token. Unfortunately, despite this card's awesome appearance, it's not worth more than $1. Almighty Brushwag, seeing lots of him in this box. Another Ominous Seas. Then we have the Inspired Ultimatum, followed by a Foil Suffocating Fumes and a Jungle Hollow and a Human token. Gonna neaten up our piles just a smidge here. Oh, there's our first token card, or counter card. Dark Bargain, Light of Hope. There's a Zenith Flare, and Valorious Great Shark is our rare, followed by a Tranquil Cove. And that does count as the token if you do get one of these in an Ikoria pack. It's essentially a punch out, so as you mutate creatures in this set, you can add those on top and keep track of everything. Furted, Essence Scatter, Plummet, Unbreakable Bond, another duplication in rare, Song of Creation, a Glimmer Bell, a Blossoming Sands, and a Shark token. About halfway through the box now. There he is again. And then Evolving Wilds, no comment. There's another Mythos, a Poliwag, and a Scoured Barrens, and a non-token token. Build that stack a little bit higher of our commons and uncommons. Makes the sorting a little bit easier later. All right, so we have a Lava Serpent, Keep Safe, Survivor's Bond. And then we have a Snapdax, Apex of the Hunt, followed by a Thornwood Falls, and another one of the Punch-Out tokens. Drop the pack. Starting off with a sure footing, or solid footing. Poacher, Light of Hope again. Ooh, I just saw the corner of something fun. All right, so we have an unpredictable Cyclone, and there it is. Drop these. So this is a Ikoria Triome Extended Art Foil. This is currently $17 non-foil. So I can only imagine in foil, that's probably closer to $20 or $25 potentially. The unpredictable Cyclone, however, not worth more than $1. So that's a really good hit for this box. Oh, this pack's a little bit opened. Interesting. If they put another one of those in there, I'll be happy. I got a Wilt, Adaptive Shimmer, no such luck. Ooh, the Ozolith in this one. So certainly no one messed with this pack. A Spontaneous Flight and a Plains and a Humans token, or a Human token. So the Ozolith is, I think, hard case worthy. I believe it's somewhere around $15. Can't find it. Oh, nope, it's actually $20. I just found it on my list. So it's a really good hit. So to kind of hit 2 Triomes, 1 extended art foil, and then a classic Ozolith. We're doing okay on this box. Of course, we'll have to wait for the final analysis to see how well we did. But I have a good feeling about this box. Monstrous Step, Regal. There's an Eerie Ultimatum, so that's one of our ultimatums worth over $1. A Dire Tactics in foil, and then a Rugged Highlands and another Human. We have somewhere around 9 more packs to go. Lava Serpent, Fully Grown, Convolute, Evolving Wilds, and we get the Collector Companion, followed by a Plains and a Human token. The Companion is currently not worth more than $1. Most of the Companions aren't. They're a neat concept. I'm not sure if they're going to come back, but they kind of put a hurt on what you can put inside your deck. So they were a little confining, I think, and some of the players just didn't latch on. Another duplication of Lurrus of Dream Den. He I will take because he is still over $1, so I'm okay seeing duplication in that space. But that's our 3rd rare that we've seen 2 of. So keep that in mind. When I go through the statistics, I'll cover all the duplication. In a draft booster box, you do expect duplication in commons and uncommons, less so in the rares and mythics. But I guess if it's the right rare or mythic, fun card to play with, no complaints. There's a Vorinclex, Apex of Thunder mythic, not currently worth $1, but I think it was at one point. We'll see if he has any future synergies with new decks as they come out, or new sets. All right, Of One Mind, Lava Serpent, the Furtid, another Evolving Wilds, Swallow Whole, Easy Prey, Boneyard Lurker, another one of our, I think this is, another companion, Jengatha, the Wellspring, followed by a Plains and a companion token. Jengatha is over $1, so glad to take that. I personally didn't play with that one. I did play with Lurrus quite a bit, as well as Nethrali, the Apex of Death. Zenith Lair, Grim Dancer, another repeat, Valorious Great Shark, Forest and Cat. So that's 4 rares now that are duplicating. The machine did not shuffle very well. I want to see repeats in this pile. I'll take another Ozolith. Fertid, Majestic Unicorn. There's an Emergent Ultimatum again, so that's now 5. Then we have a foil Slither Wisp, followed by a Windscarred Crag and a human token. Slither Wisp, still not worth more than $1. I think we've actually seen that one once before. I don't think in foil. I don't necessarily fault the Shuffle Master for foil versus non-foil, but when I start to see the exact same card appear in the rare slot, it doesn't sit well. All right, so now we have a Gem Raiser, followed by an Island and a Human. Four packs left to go. Ram Through, Survivor's Bond, Boot Nipper. It's an extended art Gem Raiser, followed by a foil Evolving Wilds, a Swamp, and a human token. The Gem Raiser showcase is just over $1. Nothing to write home about, but does add value overall to the box, so we'll take it. Prickly Marmoset, Forbidden Friendship, Dead Weight, Cavern Whisperer. Ooh, another Triome. So this time we have the Raw Grin Triome, so blue, red, and white. This is currently at about $15. So we'll definitely go ahead and double sleeve him or her. I guess Mother Gaia, right? It is a land. Two packs left to go. This one and one more. Another one of our companions, Obosh, the Prey Piercer. Not worth $1. Followed by a Swamp and a Beast. All right, last pack, and then we'll get to our box topper. The box toppers, there are 3 that are, I would consider big hits. It's going to be our Mothra Supersonic Queen at just over $34. Illuna, currently just under $40. And then Biolante, Plant Beast, currently around $19. So maybe we'll get lucky and see some of those. All right, there is a Fiend Artisan. This card is over $1, followed by a Jungle Hollow and a human token. Now on these box toppers, since there's only one card, it's hard to grasp them. So I've already ensured that the card has been slid down so as to not touch it with the scissor. I'm just going to give it a little slice there. This way we can kind of reach in and see what we get. So we have a Godzilla Doom Inevitable. So this is a pretty decent hit. The non-foil version is around $9. Let's see what the foil version is. The foil is just over 10. So not much of a differential between the foil and the non-foil, but it is a $10 card, so we'll definitely take that. All right, so I'll get everything organized, sorted, run the numbers. uh, and be back in just a moment. And we're back. Everything's been sorted and inventoried. Now let's get into the box analysis. Let's review the Ikoria set and determine what we were and were not eligible to see in the booster box we opened. Ikoria as a set contains 380 cards and 14 tokens. The booster box we opened is not eligible for any of the 50 extended art cards. Technically speaking, the booster box product is eligible for the 18 box toppers, but because they're box toppers, you only get one per box. So your odds of getting all of them in a single box is 0%. Even if you purchased 18 boxes, you're still not likely to complete the set, as some are more common than others. If you're interested in collecting all of them, I would recommend that you utilize the secondary market. Now that we've covered what's possible, let's shift into the reality of our box. This chart shows the foils we saw in orange, the non-foils in green, and the set in gray as our baseline. Based on the data, we can see that our booster box weighted towards white with 92 non-foil cards making an appearance, and was light on black with only 74 cards being observed. Our sample size of foils was pretty small at only 13, but other than seeing no red foils, the rest were more or less evenly represented. In this booster box, we saw 234 unique non-foil cards, which accounts for 75% coverage of the 312 cards we were eligible to receive, not including box toppers. In the foil space, we only saw 4% of the cards, which is to be expected since the number of foils in this booster box is expectantly low. Pivoting the coverage by rarity, this booster box can contain 106 unique commons, 95 uncommons, 63 rares, and 23 mythics. In the non-foil space, we covered 99% of the commons. We also covered 78% of the uncommons, 41% of the rares, and 17% of the mythics. In the foil space, we had far less coverage, again with only 13 foils in the box. Not included in this chart, but we did also get a foil basic forest card. Out of the 540 cards we saw, none of the foils were duplicates, but 293 of the non-foils were repeats. Ferocious Tigerilla and Humble Naturalist actually appeared 6 times in the box. In total, 56% of the box was duplicate cards. Let's talk about the potential value of the cards in the set. This chart shows all the cards in Ikoria, including the extended art and box toppers. 24 of the cards are valued at over $10, 22 of the cards are valued at over $5, 54 cards are valued at over $1, and the remaining 283 cards are under $1. If we pivot the set value to look like this, we can correlate the number of cards per dollar range in black and their total value in green. Then we can see the difference between the cards exclusively found in collector boxes and the cards that we might find in a booster box by comparing the black and gray lines. Then, if we layer in the value of the cards available in a booster box, we can see how the value in light green compares to the value in dark green. So now let's focus on what we saw in our booster box in the non-foil space. We saw 3 big hits during the opening. We saw the Ozolith at $19.90 and 2 Triomes, both valued at $15. We picked up a little value with 11 cards with a market value between $1 and $10. The remaining 512 cards were valued under $1. Despite only seeing 13 foils during the opening, we saw the biggest hit in this space, which was our Kietra Triome valued at over $45. We only saw one other foil over $1, which was our Basic Forest valued at $1.08. This table shows our 4 best foil hits. When comparing the non-foil to foil market prices, we can evaluate how much better foils are performing when compared to their non-foil versions. The Showcase Kietra Triome was our best hit, and also the highest foil multiplier with a non-foil holding a market value of $18.10, whereas its foil counterpart is $27.81 more valuable with a market price of $45.91. That's a foil multiplier of 2.5x. On average, the 13 foils we saw in this box had a foil multiplier of 2.1x. So how did this box perform overall? I purchased this box from a private eBay seller for $93.96, not including tax. We opened 36 packs with 15 cards each for a total of 540 cards. In the non-foil space, we saw $121.38 of value. In the foil space, we saw $49.48 of value. We saw some valuable tokens adding another $8.14. And our box topper added an additional $11.13 to our total. This brings our total box value to $190.13. That's a gain of $96.17 over the price I paid, which equates to 202% of the value of the box price. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more MTG box analysis. Until next time, do something amazing.